Okay, we should be live at any moment. I think I am. Let's just check the audio if it is correct or if it isn't, because it would be a shame for me to stream for a whole hour and you know, the audio doesn't work. So let's see. Or if it isn't, because it would be a shame for me to stream for a whole hour and okay, so the audio works. Good. I learned from my mistakes. Let's just say that I had previously streamed a few days ago and I didn't record the audio at all. So I have the chat over here. So let's change cameras and go to Unity. Oh my god, that's so cool. I can't believe this. Oh my god. Okay, so as you can see, this is very different from what we had before. You know, this is unrecognizable. Like, what is this part of the game? I didn't see this before in the videos. That is because I recently switched to the high definition render pipeline and I decided to completely remake a lot of the game. So that is why it's different. Let's go back to the previous thing here, to the profile. Okay, so this should be the correct. Let me just turn on the fog over here real quick. Okay. So, quick look on how the game is looking like currently with high definition render pipeline. I'm still not very familiar with how to use it, but I think it is so cool. It is very powerful, and oh my god, save? I don't know what that was about. What the hell? Wait. I had some problems. Oh my god, 9! What happened? Holy shit, what happened? Oh my god, this... Okay, wait. Okay, let me close this thing here because this is what went wrong. Let's close this tab. Okay, let's go back to the game. Okay. Oh man, I hope things go right because... Imagine if I get a game crash here or something like that during the stream. That would be very embarrassing. So basically this is how the game is looking like currently. As you can see, it's not that different. It's still very similar to how it was before, but as you can see, it is way more open. The game is a lot more expansive, a lot more free, as you can definitely tell. One thing that is missing that I turned off for now, let me just find it real quick. It's here, this game object. This is something that was really cool, and here it is again. The fireflies and the posts, the lanterns, whatever it is. I think they look pretty cool. I had them in the forest here just to kind of see how they look like, and I think it's somewhat decent. It's not perfect in any way or shape or form, but it's decent, I think. Here we have a bridge, which is new. I mean, we had plenty of bridges before, but this bridge here is new. As you can see, it's pretty big and pretty empty. We gotta fix this eventually. Make it like ruined or something, so it's interesting to walk along it. And here we have a very big area. And there in the distance down, we have a village. We have the village, actually. And it's just a bunch of house models like scattered around with nothing really. I mean, I can walk there. It's gonna take a while and there's not much to see here. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I also made some caves. The caves are pretty nice. Like, let's take a look at the caves here real quick. We go here and we enter a cave. Oh my god. So far it's pretty empty. It's just a tunnel, a tube, or whatever. It doesn't have anything inside. But here we have a chamber, which I think looks pretty cool. I really like this chamber here. We have some water down below. And if we go along the bridge... Wait, let me just full screen this real quick. And if we go here, we have another chamber. As you can see, we have a crack in the cave and you can see the sky, which is pretty cool too. And here at the end of this path, there will be a a puzzle for you to open a door in the cave and do stuff, basically. So the rest of the cave is not really interesting. We just have a chamber and we exit. Chana. Really cool, really cool. And also the other thing that we have is the ruins. Before this was just a tower, a single and lonely tower, but now I'm adding a lot more stuff. We have a wall. We have some towers, I don't know what to call it. Also some watchtowers, some ruined watchtowers, and we have a staircase, which will lead to another wall in the future. I just didn't get around making it now. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I have for the game currently. I still have the other level. I'm gonna show you real quick how it's looking like. It's the simple scene. Let's save this. It's gonna look pretty weird because of the lighting settings, so yeah, it's gonna look very off. Like, oh my god, this is very different, but whatever. It's still here, the old game, as you would say. Just take a look at the difference, like how much bigger it currently is than how it was before. Like this is so small and claustrophobic and linear. Here we have some bridges too. The cave, the old cave, doesn't look that different actually. But the new cave has the chambers, which is pretty cool. And we have the puzzle. And here is the ruins. Like, it was just an old looking watchtower, and now it has all of those buildings, which is pretty cool, I think. And the village here. The village is looking pretty nice the way it is right now. I really like this village. It's not too big, it's not too small, and I think it looks nice despite the weird lighting. So let's go back to our scene and do what we're supposed to do today. Okay, I'm gonna close this. I was making the thumbnail for the stream. And let's open Blender because I want to do some level design, because I think that's the most fun thing in game development, is designing the levels, and that's why I'm doing it on the stream, to make it entertaining. I think Blender just crashed. Okay, it didn't. Let's open this file, which is the one that which is the one that I was using. Okay, so first thing to do, as you can see, I made some annotations. This here is the starting area. It's gonna be pretty much empty. It's gonna be a meadow. It's gonna be a lovely, beautiful meadow. And here we're gonna have a forest, a very thick forest. Here will be a thick forest as well. And here will be the ruins, and here will be the village. So in this area over here, there's, oh, nice. I just lost my notes. Okay, whatever. This area, I don't really know what I have here. You know, it's pretty much empty. The village is gonna be this big, and I have this big circle of nothing here. So we're gonna figure something out here today. Also, we have this section, this valley section, if you call, that is pretty much empty. I don't really know what I have here. This section too is, I don't really know what to put here. And this is just going to be a shortcut for a future level, so it doesn't need to have anything. And here will be a boss fight. So the things we're going to do is figure something here, here, and here. So to begin, let's see the mesh. As you can see, I'm using a subdivisions modifier to make it easier to work with the mesh. As you can see, it is very low on vertices. And the way I like to make the terrain is to just take, for example, a face. Let's take this one here and extrude, and we have a hill like this. We can make it sharper to make a very sharp cliff, and we can also make the foundation of the cliff a bit of thicker like this, you know. That's how I do the level structure. Like this part over here was done like this. So I'm gonna do the same way here. I think it will be interesting to add more vertices, like this. I think, yeah, I think that something like this will be nice. And I think this area is too empty, like it's too open for no reason. So I'm gonna fix this by adding, like I said, a cliff. Or, I think I'm gonna make this very big, like this. And then I'm gonna take this one and I'll make it a bit taller, make it more interesting to look at. I'm gonna take these faces over here and make them sharper too. These ones here. And okay, so let's take some vertices and put it around here or so. Make it a more interesting shape. Let's put it together, and these ones can be here, can be a bit sharper. These can be a bit sharper too. Okay, it's not looking very nice. This belly over here, I'm not a big fan, so let's lower the sharpness so it doesn't have that belly. Okay, let's take it this one, and we can put it like here, like this. I think we can make it a bit thicker as well. Okay, doesn't need to be perfect because we're gonna add some rocks around it later on. Let's see how it's looking like. Okay, here it is, our cliff. I'm just gonna do something here real quick. I'm going to turn off the fog so we have a better view of the terrain. And okay, I think this is all right. It's not perfect, but it's not terrible either. And wait, here it is, okay. So, we're gonna leave the bridge and we're gonna be able to go either here, this way, or we could go here, this path. I think I'm gonna close off this with some debris or fallen trees or something, because there's no real reason for you to go here because this is gonna be a closed door. The path that the player should take is this way to the village. So this should be closed off with some rocks or whatever. And the player could, no, actually I think I'm gonna do it differently. I think I'm gonna have it be like this. Wait a second, I had an idea, a genius idea that is. Let's make it like that, and we're gonna merge like this. Okay, so let's take this one and this one and make it very sharp. These two as well. And let's put it down a little bit like this. Let's take this one and put it here. It's looking a bit weird. The normals are looking a bit weird, but I don't know. Let's make this sharper as well. Okay, so now the player doesn't go here like this in this direction, but the player will be able to go from here to here by jumping off of this cliff. I'm just gonna have to find this vertex here and make it less sharp. The same thing for this edge over here. Okay, let's take this vertex and put it where it belongs. And let's lower this substantially. Okay, so I think this is gonna work. We just lower this one as well. Okay, I think this is pretty cool. Who is Brentford? Bist Mish. Okay. Bist Mish. Okay, let's see how it's looking like. I don't know what is this thing in the middle here. Why is it weird? I don't know. Let's do a test and take the player and put the player close to this. See if it's too steep. Oh my god, I think this is too steep. Holy shit, that's a steep hill. Okay, let's lower this a little bit. I think this is too high too. Let's lower it like this and like this too. Oh my god, okay. I think this is okay-ish. Alright. One thing I'm gonna do is recalculate the normals. Okay, didn't fix anything. I don't know. Okay, let's turn on the fog so we have a better looking scene. And let's see how the hill is looking like. Okay, I think it's very steep, but I don't know. This is a bit much, I think. It's too high up. Yeah, I think this is too high up. Let's see how the fall is gonna be. Oh my god, this is a huge fall. Yeah, it's definitely too high up. But I think the idea is nice. You know, you have the shortcut, like if you're coming from this area to here, you can like go straight, but if you're coming from here, you have to go around. Which is kind of the idea, because this is going to be locked up initially. So there's no reason for the player to go this way. Okay. Something I want to do as well is... let me turn off the fog. I'm going to take the soul stone here and I'm going to place it because I currently don't have it placed anywhere. So let's put it here. I'm in play mode, which is very stupid. Let's get out of play mode. Turn off the fog and put the soul stone here. This will determine the starting area, which I think is going to be more to the side over here, like this. This is where the game is going to start. And like I mentioned before, this area will be kind of like a meadow, a beautiful meadow. So let's take some trees and determine the beginning and the end of the forest. I'm gonna do it with the oak, with the beautiful British oak trees. So like the meadow is gonna end around here, so. Then we're gonna have a forest going here. And the other side will end here, pretty much like this. Okay, so we have set up the starting area. It's gonna be this beautiful meadow, which I also think is a bit too large. Isn't it a bit large? Let's close it in a little bit like this. Yeah, I think this is a nice size for a meadow. And let's go here and make something. I wanna I want to have it be a bit higher up. Like, is this the vertex? I think it is the vertex that I'm looking for. I want to make it a bit higher up, kind of like a hill. Let's make it a bit more roundish, like this. Let's round it up a little. And I think this is looking nice. I'm just gonna take these ones as well. I'm gonna lower them a little bit. Okay. So this starting area is a bit higher up than other places. Let me just make this a bit more correct, like this. Okay, let's see how it's looking like in Unity. Where is the soul? Okay, here it is. It's here. I think it should be probably at the top, the highest area, which is here. Okay. I think this looks nice. I just think that this is a bit weird. Let's put it a bit lower. Okay, I think this is gonna be nice. All right. Okay, I think it's looking pretty good. Let's turn on the fog real quick. And yeah, it looks very ominous. I like it. The only thing that is missing is some rocks, some grass, and flowers. But I like it. Let's put the character here and give it a and do a little bit of a walk around and see how it's looking like. Okay, so let's pretend we begin the game here. Like, we just load the game and we walk around and we have this view. Is it nice? Or is it not nice? I kind of like it. I like the idea. I think the forest needs to be thicker, obviously, but I think this is a good composition that I'm going for. Yeah, I kind of like it. But I think it's very high up, like this. This is a very big drop here. I think this is kind of a problem. So let's go again back to Blender and lower the height of this. Or maybe increase the height of this. Or, no, maybe not. Let's do like this. Okay, let's make it a bit less tall. Okay. I think this is good. Now, one thing I gotta do is add grass to this area, and that is very complicated. Adding grass to your game is not very easy at all. It's a very painful process, I have to say. So, I'm gonna use Blender for this. I don't like using Unity's terrain system. I think it's very terrible. So, I'm gonna show you guys how to make very good grass in Unity. So let's just place this here and go back. Man, this is a very big meadow. Holy shit. Let's have the soulstone be in the middle, like this. Okay. This is pretty good. I pressed Ctrl A. Okay, no. Okay. you cannot press Control A in Unity because this is what happens. Oh, they fixed it. Oh, in Unity 5, like if you pressed Control A, you would not collapse, but you would open all of the hierarchy and select everything, and was hellish. Okay, so to make the grass, we gotta have a add-on, which is called the G-Scatter add-on, and that's what I'm gonna use. But first, we need to have the grass mesh to populate. So let me just turn off the fog here real quick. And I have these meshes over here, these plants that I was making. And I have some flowers over here. As you can see, these meshes are supposed to be flowers. These three are supposed to be flowers. And I'm gonna have the grass be full of these little flowers over here. And also, wait, this is, okay. And it's gonna be full of grass and these little flowers over here. So I don't have any textures for them, so that's what we're gonna do now. Let's open them in Blender. Where is it? It's plants. Here it is, plants. Okay, so I'm gonna texture the little flowers here. So the way I'm gonna do them is I'm gonna select the, actually no, they have a lot of modifiers. Okay, so first thing to do, let's find it here, wood animal. Okay, this one doesn't have any modifiers, so I can just do it like this. Wait, I have the UV editing. Okay, it's already UV unwrapped, so I don't have to do anything. The only thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this and lower the size because we're gonna have everything in one texture. Okay, here will be the wood anemone thing, and these ones will be copied. Wait, actually, how do I do this? God damn it, I don't know how to do this. Wait. Okay, let's take the, wait, I think I know how to do this. So let's go this and unwrap. Let's go to UV editing. And let's make it smaller, like this. Put it here to the side. I don't know if this is gonna be good or not. Let's have it here. And why is it, wait, I think I messed up something, because the UV are not, I messed up everything. I'm so stupid. Okay, let's close Blender, open it again, and try again. I'm so stupid. That's what happens when you have no idea what you're doing. Okay, so let's select everything, UV editing. Let's mark this and this. Okay, so now we have to make it smaller, like very small. And we're gonna move it to the side here real quick. Like this. To the edge. Alright, so these flowers are unwrapped. Okay, so let's do the leaf. Unwrap it. And I'm gonna have it be very small on the side. Like this. See? Okay, this is how you're supposed to do this. Now let's take the stem and the flower and let's unwrap everything. And this is a very terrible unwrap. Holy shit. Okay, I think I have to mark seam here real quick. Let me just go back to layout and mark this as a seam. Mark seam. Okay, so let's take them, unwrap, and oh my god, what is happening? Why is this so bad? Let's mark this as a seam as well, maybe. Mark seam. Unwrap. Okay, it's a little bit better. It's still terrible, but it's a little bit better. What if I make it Smart UV Project? Okay, this is a lot better. Not really. Wait, no, this is not better. Wait, let's undo the seams. Smart UV Project. Okay, this is not as good as I would expect. Let me do it separately then. Smart UV Project. Okay, what are these things? Oh, they're the lower part. Okay, so let me select these ones, make them smaller, but not too small because they're gonna be more detailed. I still think this is bad, actually. Let me unwrap these two. Okay, this is better. This is a lot better, actually. Let's have it here. And then we're gonna take these ones and we're gonna unwrap them. They're gonna be below here. Now we're gonna take the stem and we're gonna unwrap this as well. Why is it like that? Smart UV Project it is. Okay, this is the stem. We're gonna, it doesn't have to be very detailed, the stem doesn't matter. This face over here, what is this? Okay, I'm actually gonna delete this face. This one is the middle, which was supposed to be here. So let's select it all again. And it's all messed up. Why is it messed up? God damn it. Okay, you know what? I don't give a shit. This is gonna be like this. I do not care anymore. Or maybe I could be intelligent and do this. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. I definitely do not know how to unwrap stuff in Blender. Holy crap, this is so terrible. Maybe I can do this and project from view. Aha! This is much better. This is much better. Okay, this is how you do it. Alright, now we're gonna have it here. Okay, so this plant is fully unwrapped, I think. Let's select everything. Okay, and we have plenty of space for the other plant here. So that's nice. Okay, let's take this one. This is a... I actually don't even know what plant this is. What did I call it? Wild garlic. Oh, it's the wild garlic. I'm gonna have a reference for wild garlic real quick because I don't remember how it looks like. Wild, let's see here. Wild garlic. Okay, so this is supposed to look like this, the wild garlic. Why is there a sphere in the center? Why did I put it here? What is this doing here? I don't get it. Okay, I don't know. I don't get it. And oh my god, this is a problem here. This is a big problem because, like, let's select everything here real quick. As you can see, I copied each one of them. This is not what you're supposed to do. Why am I so stupid? Okay. I should have used the array modifier for this, honestly, because... So let's take all of these ones. delete them, and let's do the array modifier. And now we're gonna add an empty sphere, and let's have it be a bit smaller. Let's put it up. Let's make it smaller. Set the scale. What the hell? Why is it all the way there? Okay. Why was it all the way there? Okay. Now the array modifier, it's gonna be object offset, and we're gonna select the empty. This one here. And the factor x is gonna be 0. And the wait, this has to be applied, the rotation. Okay. Now we're gonna make it like this. We're gonna rotate it this much, and we're gonna add around 3 or 4 of them. No, not 5, 4. We're gonna rotate it until it looks fine, but it's okay. This is good. Let me just put it down a little bit so it doesn't go too high up. Okay. Now we're gonna duplicate it, or not. Should we duplicate it? I'm not too sure about it. Maybe I could have another array modifier. I don't know, man. Okay, I'm gonna do like this. I'm gonna put it up, and I'm gonna increase the amount to like 8 or something. And I'm gonna rotate it like this. Where is the thing? Here it is. Rotate it like this. And I'm gonna make it higher up. And I'm gonna take the original one, put it down a little bit. And I'm gonna take the empty and I'm gonna decrease the size a little. Okay, I think this is decent enough. Our wild garlic. Garlic. I love some fucking garlic. Okay, let's take the leaf. Actually, I can do this. Let's select the things so we know better. Oh no, whatever. I saw another problem here, but god damn it, I saw another problem. Okay, let's select this and go to edit mode and go to UV editing. Where is the leaf? Okay, this is the leaf. Let's unwrap everything. Okay, so the garlic leaf will be here on the top, around here. Nice. Now let's take the flower itself, which is just a face and another face. So I'm gonna take this one here, unwrap it. This will be the face of the flowers, and this will be the stem of the flower. So I'm gonna have it here. Okay. And now we're gonna have the stem of the flower itself. Actually, I'm gonna take out this face like I did before. We don't need this face. And let's unwrap it. Let's actually use the Smart UV project. Let's actually... Why does this keep happening? Okay, it doesn't really matter because it's just the stem for a very small plant, so I don't think it matters that it's weird. I can actually make it bigger. We have a lot of space in here. Oh, whatever. The thing is, everything is UV unwrapped. And I can take this and make it bigger, actually. Can take this and make it bigger too. And maybe I can make it like this. Take this one, put it here, or here. I don't know. Oh no, I get it. I'm gonna make it like this here, and then this one here. 9. This one here will go down, and then I don't know. I don't know. Okay, whatever. Let's keep it like this. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to the layout and we're gonna duplicate everything. Let's put it here. Oh my god, wait. Let's duplicate, like I said, everything. And I'm gonna cylinder convert to mesh. I'm gonna take this and convert to mesh as well. And I'm gonna take these ones and convert to mesh. Convert to mesh. Okay. Now we're gonna take all of these 3 ones. We're gonna join them. We're gonna join them. How do I join? Why is it not working? Wait. Why is this here? No, I don't want the empty. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. Okay, okay. Now we're gonna join them. And this is the result. A mesh where everything is correctly unwrapped. Okay, I thought it was wrong for a little while. I thought, wait, what happened? It's wrong. No, it's correct. This one, I don't really have to do anything because it is just a single mesh. Doesn't have to do anything. Doesn't have any modifiers. For this one, though, I will have to, and I will have to delete these ones as well because they are not correctly unwrapped, which sucks. Okay, so let's collapse this and go to the primrose, which is what it's called, and let's duplicate it. Let's have 3 of them like this. Let's make it a bit smaller. Let's duplicate it again, have it like this, and we can make it a bit smaller as well. Okay, now we can go to the curve and do some editing on the shape of it, like make it more to the, what the hell? Okay, maybe not. Maybe I will not do that. Maybe I'm not gonna do that. Let's do the same thing for this one, and let's make it very twisty. Let's subdivide this so we have more. Okay, and it's gonna look more to the center here, like this, and go a bit more to the side. Okay, I think this is nice. Now all we gotta do, like I said before, like I did before, is take everything, duplicate it, and start converting to mesh. So let's convert to mesh and join everything. And if we put it here to the side, again, a single mesh with UV unwraps. Okay. Finally, it's finally done. Okay. So the thing I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna export this as FBX. So let's select all of these 3 ones. Let's rename them. Let's call this Primrose Mesh. And let's call this one Wild Garlic Mesh. I can't see anything. Okay, wild garlic mesh. Whatever. I had a typo. I had a little bit of a typo. Okay, so let's select the 3 of them, and no, actually, I gotta do them individually. Export FBX vegetation, and this is gonna be the prim wild garlic FBX and selected objects, and I think that's it. I think that's all of it. Export FBX. Let's do the same thing for this one. This will be the primrose. Primrose. Export FBX, and the wood anemone, whatever it's called. Wood anemone. Okay. Now we can finally go back and do something in Unity. It's gonna take a while for it to load, actually. This is gonna take a while. Okay. Let's go here and see the wood anemone. It's here. It has messy UVs, not UVs, but like normals. It's not big of a problem. The primrose is here, and the wild garlic. Okay. Wow. What the hell is this? Okay, I was kind of scared for a second. Alright, so let's do some texturing now. Oh my god, this is gonna be terrible. Okay, so let's go to the UV editing and select all of them. Wait, no. Select these ones. And image new 1024 by 1024. It's okay. Now we gonna save this as... Is that how you do this? I haven't done it in such a long time. I think this is how you do this. Okay, we're gonna save as image. Now we're gonna open Photoshop and check something out here real quick. Wait, before I open Photoshop, let me just do this. Because I don't want anyone checking that my Photoshop is, you know, different from what it's supposed to be. Yeah, my Photoshop is a bit different, so I'm not going to show you how I open it. New file. No, I think it's fine. Okay, let's go back to the regular camera. Let's open actually instead of creating a new one. Let's close this. Okay, let's open and find the untitled. Here it is. That is not what I wanted to be. I wanted to have the grid, not the but like the things. Image. How do I do this? Render result? No, it's not. Because like I wanted to be able to see the things in the image. I don't know how to do that. I haven't done this in such a long time that I don't really know how to do it anymore. Export UV layout. Oh, I think this is the thing. Okay, let's put it in the desktop. Okay, let's open it. It has a weird name. It's not. God damn it! Do I have to select everything and then do this? Seams, mark seams. Oh, this game full time or part time? I do this for fun, basically. I don't do this part-time or full-time. I do this whatever time, basically. I do this whenever I want because I have I mean, I don't have a job yet, but I think I will have a job by this month that will be pretty good, and I don't really have to do, oh my god, I don't really have to work on the game as a obligation. I can do this for fun, which is very nice. So this is pretty much a hobby for me. Whenever I have some free time and I feel like doing it, I work on the game, pretty much. Now let's go back to trying to solve this mystery. How do I export UV layout? Let's see if that's gonna fix it. Let's open and let's where is it? It didn't work. Okay, I'm gonna go on full monkey mode here and I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something. Okay, this is full on monkey mode. Let's open the snipping tool here real quick. Let's copy it. Okay, this is how I want to do it. Nice, nice. Now I can tell where everything is. Oh my god, this is so stupid. Okay. Like this, and then like this. Okay, I think this is fine. Okay, now we can finally draw the textures, and for this I'm gonna use my thing here to draw. I have never drawn plants before in my life, so this is gonna be a new thing for me, and I hope it goes well. I don't think it will though. Let me, god damn it, how do I take it off? Oh my god. I literally cannot take out the pen. Okay, I did. Okay, I did it. Let's take the cable here and where's the USB port? Is it here? Oh my god. Where is it? Not this one. This one? Okay, it's working. And let's start drawing some textures real quick. I have hair all over my face. Like, look at this. I'm gonna do it like this from now on. Like, I quit trying to fix this hair. I'm just gonna do it like this. Does it look better? Does it look better like this? I think it does, right? Oh my god, I almost broke everything. Okay, so let's begin drawing real quick. Let me just go back here to the layout. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is a new layer, because I don't want to be drawing on top of this. And let's take everything and delete it. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna work on is the leaf. This leaf here, which is the leaf for the primrose. I think it's the primrose leaf, right? Yeah, it is. So let's take a reference on how a primrose looks like, because I forgot. I completely forgot how a primrose looks like. Leaf. This is gonna be very difficult to draw. Oh my god, I don't like this. I don't like this. Let's just take a look at the primrose before. I have to draw this. God damn it. Okay. I think this is a pretty decent image. God damn it, how am I gonna draw this? What do I do? What do I do? Yeah, let's go back to the leaf then. Primrose, okay. I think this is a fairly decent image over here. Kind of looks like a lettuce. It's gonna be easy, trust. I hope it is gonna be easy. I don't know. I'm gonna take this one as a reference. Yeah, I think this is good. So let's copy image and go to Photoshop and let's have it here to the side and let's try to draw this thing. So where is the pen? Here it is. I'm gonna begin by shaping it. So oh my god, this is so messy. Okay, is it working? Okay, it is working. Let's take a fairly large brush and I'm gonna take a green here real quick. Where is the green? Color picker? Where is the color picker? Oh my god, I don't know where the color picker is. Okay, so let's shape it real quick. Actually, I think this is a pretty terrible, pretty terrible reference image. Because it doesn't have the shape. Yeah, it's very rounded. It's not very pointy. So let's go back here. And let's do it like this. I think I can go more to the side. Yeah, more around. Wait, I gotta do something here. Shape dynamics. I'm freaking dying here. Let's do like this. Oh my god, my voice. What the hell? What happened to my voice? I sound like I've been smoking for 30 years now. I sound like I've been smoking for 35 years. Oh my god, this is not right. Okay, let's shape it like this. God damn it. Alright, I think this is a decent shape for a leaf. I'm not too sure about it. Maybe let's make it a bit fatter to the side. Like this. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take the clear and let's make it a bit better over here. Actually, no, I'm gonna take the soft round and increase the size. Let's make it like this, kind of soften up the edges a little bit. Okay, now one thing you can notice is that there's kind of a gradient going all the way up from down. It's very dark on top and it's very light on the bottom. So let's take this color here and let's lock the thing here real quick. So as you can see, okay, it's working. Let's change the opacity to something like 14% and let's just like do a little bit of a gradient like this. Let's take a bit of the middle color here. I think this is too opaque. Let's lower this even more, 5%. I think this is fine. And let's just stroke like crazy here, up and down movements. Let's take a color more to the bottom here. Okay, this is looking rather decent. Now let's take this very bright green here. Let's add a lot of it in the bottom. I think this is looking nice, actually. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm making this look nice. Oh my god. Now let's see if this one here has the thing in the middle. Yeah, as you can see, I don't, like, what reference do I take? Do I take this as a reference or do I take this one as a reference? This one. I don't know which one to take as a reference. It's kind of confusing, actually. I think I'm going to take this one as a reference, actually. I think it's more similar to how it looks like here. You guys agree? I think this one here is a better reference. Okay, so let's copy this image too. Let's place it here on top. Oh my god, it's a huge image. Let's move it like this. Okay. And it's gonna be on top. Okay, I'm gonna make a new layer. And I'm gonna make this little thing here. This little stem. So let's take the color picker. And let's draw it on top of the pre-existing thing, because if I mess up I still have this one. Wait, let's just turn up the opacity. Let's make it thicker. And let's make it gradually taper off like this. I don't think the shape dynamics are working, actually. Wait, is it working? I don't think the shape dynamics are working. Wait, this is not how it's supposed. No, why is the shape dynamics not working? Oh, okay, it's not on pen pressure. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go and taper off. Oh, this is so difficult. Okay, I'm getting somewhere, but I'll have to delete this because this looks awful. So let's try again. Let's take this one, duplicate. That's why you make new layers, so you don't mess things up. Okay, let's try again. Well, I think this is nice. I actually think this is pretty nice. Okay, so let's take this color over here and start blending it in the bottom here. I'm just gonna turn off the shape dynamics again. Or maybe not. No, I'm not gonna turn off. It's gonna be like here or so. And I think it should be a bit more reddish. So let's take this one and let's start blending it. Opacity like 13%. Okay, I think this is pretty cool, and I think the shape of it is also a little bit messy. So let's go back here, turn off shape dynamics. What the hell? Planning to do a leaf mesh. I already have. Well, I do have the mesh here. I don't know if you saw it before. I made the leaf as a mesh, and now I'm trying to make the UV, draw the UV for the mesh that I made. Do you know how do I make this type of image in Blender? I forgot. Like, how do I make this image? Because the way I did it monkey mode. Like, I got here and I used the snipping tool to get this image. That's how I did it. Do you know how you do this in Blender, like the correct way? Because I completely forgot that. I went full on monkey mode to do this. That sucks, dude. That sucks. Okay, so let's go back here. I think the shape is a bit off. I think it's too fat compared to how it looks here. So I'm gonna just make it a bit. Good question. I usually only do stuff like this in Substance Painter. Yeah, I usually do this in Substance Painter too, but I'm not really used to drawing. I have a pen here. I'm not used to drawing in Substance Painter, so I decided to use Photoshop for this, but I forgot. Actually, let's search this up here real quick. Wait. Let's search this up real quick. Blender export UV map image. The layout to let's figure this out. UV layouts to other programs. How to export UV maps. Let's watch this. I think this is gonna be it. Like where does the guy go? Have the monkey UV, okay. We're doing a reaction here. This is a react channel now. It's gonna be a reaction stream. Holy shit. Looking at tutorials in the middle of the stream. God damn it. I feel so stupid for not knowing this because this is supposed to be something very... I used to do this in my other game, Den Fox and the Time Machine. I did this a lot, but it's been years and I have no clue how to do this again. Okay, where does the guy go? UV editing, okay. Image export UV. Yeah, that's where I went. Why didn't it work? Wait, let me try it. Let me try it again. Let's select these three. I did this before. Maybe it's because I have maybe new image. Generate type blank, untype, I don't know. UV, export UV layout. All UVs, I don't know. Fill opacity 1, I don't know. Let's go to the desktop, export it, and look for it. Where is it? It's here. Okay, it's here. I did this before and it did not work. So let's place it here. Place embedded. Okay, it works perfectly. Okay. Let's put it here. And I can actually delete this one in the background. Let's put it below everything. Is it filling up 100%? It just works. Yeah, it's always like that. You do something the first try, it doesn't work, and then you try again and it magically works. Okay, so now I can safely say that the leaf is correctly placed on the image. Let's put it down a little bit. I can actually make it a little bit bigger, I think. Let me select everything here, and I think I can actually make it a little bit bigger. Like this. Yeah, okay, I think this is fine. Now I'm just gonna make it a little bit thinner on the base because this here. So let's take the pen, turn off the shape dynamics, and we're gonna go clear mode, opacity 100%. We're gonna, okay, that's fine. So let's start thinning out the base a little bit. I think I did too much, actually. Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, let's undo this. I think I did too much on this side. Okay, let's go back here like this. Yeah, okay. Now, can you tell that it has some... It kind of looks like it's been bitten on the sides here, as you can see. This part where the insecurity takes over and the leaf will become thinner and thinner. Yes, that's something that I gotta be careful with because I'm just gonna start trimming it down and down and down. It's gonna be super thin. I'm gonna try to kind of replicate the sharp edges here by chipping it away like this. You can see the edges are kind of rough, so I think I'm gonna do like this. See if it's gonna be good or not. I think this is gonna be good. Yeah. Whatever. Doesn't need to be perfect. It's just a tiny leaf. Like this is gonna be super tiny game. Like I'm gonna show you. This is the leaf. Let's take the player and put it beside the leaf here. It's gonna be super tiny, so it really doesn't have to be anything super special or super good. Let's just take a look at the size of the leaf. It's very tiny. The other plants are pretty tiny as well. It's not like anyone's gonna be looking at it. Make it 4K high poly. Yes, 4K. 4K textures. Like, my computer will never run this game though. Like, as you can see, I have 51 FPS and the game barely has anything. As you can see, the leaf is gonna be pretty tiny. It's not gonna be anything. Wait. Wait. What the hell is this? What the hell? He looks so serious. He looks so serious and pissed off that he is here. Okay, let's go back. As you can see, the flowers are gonna be pretty tiny, so it doesn't matter that much. You can take a look at the trees here. I did a lot of changes to the game. I switched to high definition render pipeline, and I'm loving it. I really like it. But this is not what I'm gonna do now. Let's go back to the texture. Let's do something here. Actually, let's save this, export. Actually, no, I gotta save this. I haven't saved this yet. I have not saved this yet. Okay, let's go to the vegetation and save this as flowers for now. Save this as flowers. Okay. Let's go to Unity and make a material for them. Materials, vegetation. Do I have a folder for vegetation? Feel goodness, but also lots of pain when you screw things up. Yeah, HDRP is very difficult. I've been kind of, what is the word? Struggling with the light probe thing. The adaptive light probe. I tried to use it, but it didn't look good, and it took like 3 hours to bake. And I'm like, how you're supposed to use that? Like, the thing took 3 hours to bake, and it didn't look right. And then I had to bake the global lighting on top of that, and I was like, man, this is gonna take forever. Like, the scene is not even that big. Like, the scene is not that huge. It's decently big, but it's not super big. And it took so long to bake, and I'm like, this is not worth it. This is not worth it at all. With GPU, yes, I used progressive GPU here, as you can see, progressive GPU, and it took so long. I couldn't finish it. Okay, where was I? Materials. Let's make a new folder then. Vegetation. And let's go here and make a folder. Not a folder. Let's make a material for that. Yes, delete folder. Let's create a material, and it's gonna be called. Also gotta reduce some of the sample rates for games GRP by default configured for cinematic rendering, which is of course super overkill. Yeah, it's super overkill because my game is not realistic at all. It's very stylized. I try to be realistic, but I can't, and the result is just a stylized look, which I think is fine. You know, I'm not bothered by the way the game looks like. I really like it, but I wish it was more realistic, honestly. I don't know. I think I could just stick with this style, though, and we'll be fine. Flowers. So let's call it flowers, and let's apply it to the little primrose here. Oh my god, no, not to the terrain. I hate dragging materials in Unity because, like, let's say I want to drag a material to the flower. Whenever I take my cursor to put it on the flower, it's gonna turn the terrain. And since my terrain is very large, it just takes a while to load. Like this. I think I might have crashed Unity. No, I didn't. You know, it takes a while for it to load, so I hate dragging and dropping the material, but I like doing it. It's easier, but whatever. Let's take the flowers here and find the texture that we made. Flowers. Flowers. I can't see anything. Okay, here it is. And let's do something here. Let's take this off, okay? Like, if you're wondering why I'm doing this, is because I can't see very well. My eyes are not very good. Okay, so let's turn on alpha clipping. Everything is gone. It's just a bunch of leaves. God damn it, the flower is gone. Let's go back. Okay, whatever. Let's have just the leaves then floating around. I think they look fine. I just gotta remove the PSD matte. How do you pronounce this? Matte? 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 How do you pronounce this? I don't know. Okay, it looks much better. And I kind of like the way it's looking. It's very shiny though. It shouldn't be this shiny. Flowers, let's lower the smoothness. Make it a bit rough. A little bit shiny actually, not much. And the mip map, is this a problem with the mip map? Because whenever like you go far away it becomes white. I think that's a problem with the mip map. Or no, I think I gotta mark alpha's transparency. Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, now it looks good in a distance. And yeah, I think it's decent. So far it's decent because this is not the end result. I think so far this is fairly decent. Okay, now let's go back to drawing then. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna make these little crevices on the leaf. It's gonna be very difficult because there's so many of them. And okay. No complaining though. I'm not gonna complain. So let's duplicate this layer, hide this one so we have a backup. And now I'm gonna take a color here. Color picker, help me. I think I'm gonna make this a little bit darker though, like this. Let's see how it's look. That's how it's. Wait. Let's see if the color is fine. Yeah, I think it's fine. This color, it shouldn't be too dark. So let's make it very small, like 2. Yeah, no, I think this is too dark now. Let's lower the opacity then. Let's go with something like 21%. Yeah, I think this is fine. Let's make it 3. I don't know. So let's begin by taking the middle path here, because as you can see it has a thing in the middle. It goes up, then it branches off a little bit like this. Oh no, wait, the alpha is not locked. Okay, now we're good. We can just like do this like crazy. And I think it should be branching off from the middle too, like this. I don't know if this is, I'm not too sure about this actually. It's gonna look good or not. Let's go, let's do everything like this and then we're gonna judge it. How is this looking like? I think it's looking a bit weird. Let's do something here then. Let's lower the opacity of the layer. Turn it on back. I'm not too sure about it. I don't think I like it. Let's see how it looks like in Unity. I'm not sure. It's fine for what it is actually. Does it matter if it looks super good or not? I don't think it does. One thing that is bothering me is that the green is a bit bright. I think it's too bright on the... Good enough for clutter? For sure. This is gonna be grass clutter thing. It's just gonna be a bunch of grass on the ground. It's gonna be some flowers too. So, does it matter if it's good or not? I don't think so. I don't think it matters that it's good or not. Just take a look at how the rest of the game looks like. It's not as if we had high standards, you know. But I kind of like the grass, how it's looking like. I kind of like the grass. Let's turn on the fog here so you can see better. I kind of dig the grass. How it's currently looking like. I think it's fine. Oh yeah, we didn't see how the leaf looks like with fog, which is very important. I still think it's very bright. The green is too bright. Can I do something? Can I just adjust it here, maybe? Decrease the brightness, make it darker like this. Is it with the terrain detail? No, it's not. I used to use the terrain system for the game, but I stopped using because it was too laggy. For some reason I couldn't optimize it properly, so I use Blender for the grass, as you can see here, and I think this is a pretty good way of doing it. I'm gonna show you later how I do this, because it barely takes a toll on my computer, how all of this grass here. I use gscatter. Let me open here real quick. I have this other file. Let's save it. I have this file here, which is a copy of my terrain. Let me just... Okay. This is a separate file that is just a copy of my terrain, as you can see. And I have this add-on, which is called gscatter. Where the hell is it? Preferences. Where the hell is the add-on? Okay, here, it's here. Gscatter. And I use it to place the grass. Okay. Okay. So basically, what I did is, let me just turn this... No, not this. Let me close this off. Okay. Okay, so basically what I did, I selected my world, I applied all of the modifiers, you know, the subdivision surface, and then I just took some faces here for me to have the grass on, like this, and I separated them. And then I went to gscatter here, and I selected the plane, which is, let's do this here, plane 0.5, and then I got my grass mesh, which is this one, and I put it here. Wait, why can't I put it here? Oh, oops. Oh my god. Okay. I'm still not very familiarized with how this works. That's basically how I did it. You can go here in distribution and you can adjust the density. Let's put like 0.1. Still a lot. 0.01. Okay, this is getting better. And you can go here into the scale, for example, and minimum 0.9 and 1.1. So it doesn't change that much, the scale. Well, doing it manually is a bit dangerous though, because you gotta do LOD manually now. Yeah, this is also a problem, the LOD, because the way it is set up, when you set up like this, all of the grass becomes one mesh. So if you see here, it is just one mesh. So doing LOD and ambient occlusion is not very easy this way. Like, let me take the grass here real quick. As you can see, it's one mesh. It's one big mesh. It's this one. It's not good for ambient occlusion and LODs. You could go in Blender and like separate them. That's a lot of work, and I don't know if it would be actually even worth it. Or you could do like in sections, like you do a section and then you do another, and I don't know. though. It loads batches and cells. I'm not very familiarized with how the terrain system works. I never used it, and I tried to use it for the first time a few weeks ago, and I liked it at first, but then I started using the tree thing, and I had problems with the trees. They were very laggy because the terrain trees don't work with GPU instancing. Not GPU instancing. What is it called? What is it called? Where is it? Where is it? I think it's instance drawing. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Instance drawer, something like that. The terrain trees don't work with this, so I was like, well, why should I even use the terrain if the trees don't work? You know. And then I tried using the details, and I didn't really like the brush thing. I didn't think it was very. I didn't like it that much. I'd rather do it in Blender than doing it in Unity itself. Wait, that's not what I wanted to do. And I also had some problems with the performance. And I scrapped the idea of using terrain. I actually have the scene here that I use to practice the terrain, and I really like the sculpting of the terrain. This is looking a bit weird. Do we have a volume? Oh, we don't have any volumes. Let's put a volume here. Moonlit Forest Day. Okay, it's looking much better. And I really liked the sculpting of the terrain. I think it was pretty cool. It's a lot better than doing it in Blender. I liked the erosion tools as well. I think they look pretty good. You know, I made a little village here. I started to make a forest. And I did a lot of stuff here actually, as you can see. It looks very similar to the terrain we have now, but this one looks more jagged, it looks more realistic, I would say. It looks better. But I had so many problems with it that I just stopped using. And as you can see, the plants here with some materials, some random materials, just so they have some color. So here we have the plants. This is the foxglove, I think. The bluebells, the dracena. This is a fern, an ivy. This is a holly bush, and this is a witch hazel bush as well. We have some flowers, some stones, and I really enjoyed using this, but I don't know, the performance was not very nice. So I went back and did manually in Blender the terrain. And this is how it's looking like. Let me just turn off the fog. This is how it's looking like. Much simpler, much more cartoony, I would say, more stylized. I mean, it's still very plain looking, like the walls, they don't have any detail because I don't have like that much geometry to work with. Let's go back here. Wait. Let's go back to the terrain here. I'm not gonna save this because I messed up everything. As you can see, I'm using a subdivision surface modifier to make the terrain because I'd rather have very few vertices to work with. You know, make it easy to work. So that's why I have it set up like this. Eventually, I'm gonna do it like I did here. This path has some rocks that I made, and eventually everything is gonna be like this. And it's gonna take a while, and I haven't done this because there's no real reason for me to do it now. I did it here just as a proof of concept, and I think it looks decent enough, you know, for me to make it like this all the way around the map. I don't know, we'll see. It's gonna look very stylized though. Let's go back to drawing. Let's go back to drawing actually. Or should I go back to drawing? Oh my god, it's 10 p.m. already. I haven't even had dinner yet. You know what? I think I'm gonna end the stream. Successfully distracted, of course. That's That's everything I do. I always get distracted, especially when I'm doing something that I'm not very comfortable with, which is like drawing plants. I'm not very good at it, so if I can distract myself to do something else, I will do that. But here we are, the little plant. I'm gonna try to do more off camera, like tomorrow morning. Try to practice a little bit more, so whenever I stream again, I have better skills. But I think that's gonna be it. I think I've done enough, and I'm very tired and I'm very hungry because I'm a little fat piggy and I gotta eat my dinner. Actually, I gotta make dinner first. It's gonna take a while. So thank you for watching. Thank you for interacting, North Strider. I think I'm gonna start streaming more regularly, like every other day or so. I don't know. I'm gonna see how it's gonna look like. What's gonna happen? If it works or not. I like streaming. I like streaming more than I like editing videos. So I think I'm gonna do this more frequently. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. And when I say hope to see you, I mean literally. I'm talking to you, North Strider. I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.